what's up everybody, and welcome to a video that is not going to discourage you from buying more books, even though you have a ton of other books that you still need to read, but you want to get more books. Before I jump into this haul, I want to give a special shout out to my lovely Muddy Cold patrons. Thank you so much. If you want to become a Muddy Cold patron, the link is in the description below. I offer extra behind the scenes videos and perks and whatnot that gives you access to Discord and voting and request, etc., etc. Check that out. The lowest tier is $1, but if you do not want to support me monetarily, you can simply hit that subscribe button below so you can see when I post videos here, because sometimes it's a little sporadic, but I try to post at least once a week, but sometimes I slip in an extra video, you know, just cuz. So I'm doing another book haul, and this time it is coming from the lovely people of Books A Million and Barnes & Noble. Not sponsored, but maybe one day. This is going to be a fun, interesting, I don't know, journey, hopefully somewhat short, I don't know. I have things to tell you guys. Okay, I'm going to start off with the things that I got first, which is the stuff that I got in person from Barnes & Noble. Originally, I went there to get a birthday present for my friend's daughter, which you can totally check that out. We did like a little trip in San Antonio, which was super fun, but I ended up having to stay there a little longer than I thought because I was waiting for my Olive Garden order to be ready for me to pick up. I also went to go see a movie in the same area, so that's what was going on that day. I'm sure there was other stuff, but I ended up buying more than I thought I would, and I felt kind of bad about it, but these things make me happy. So, I got things that aren't all books, so I guess it's just a bookstore haul, but a good chunk of it is books. So, first, is Lady Gaga's Chromatica album. I did get that. It's been on my list of CDs that I wanted to get. I really enjoyed listening to it when I got around to it on Spotify. I think I probably like jumped the gun, skipped to listen to it. I was in the beginning of me being a Gaga fan, like a lot of people in the Just Dance era. I was getting like all of her CDs, but I did not like art pop. I don't think a lot of people did. I also which one was it with her, like, as a motorcycle? I didn't really like that one too much either, but here we are. Chromatica was pretty good. So this is what it looks like when you open it. It's just, you know, your standard jewel case setup with, you know, there's no track listings on the back. How about that? But, I mean, you got some interesting pictures of Lady Gaga. And then, of course, you got some, like, lyrics and stuff. Like I said, I have listened to this album. I really liked it and I really wanted it. It's one of the few albums on my Amazon wish list that I wanted that's from an American artist or English-speaking artist. So I'm looking forward to jamming out to this again. I have not listened to the remixes yet, but it is on my need to listen to playlist on Spotify. I guess I'm just going to work my way top to bottom. So there was also a sale on some of the Arrow Video DVDs and Blu-rays, so I bought, I think this is a Blu-ray. Yes, it is a Blu-ray. This is a Sailor Suit Machine Gun. I have never watched this in my life, but it sounded super interesting. So look forward to me talking about this movie at some point on my Unwrapped reviews. I hope it's good. It sounded interesting. It sounded super fun. I can't wait to check it out. That's all I gotta say. I also bought this anime movie on DVD because they were also having a sale on their anime DVDs. And the only reason I was in this area is because I was like, oh, I just want to get this one manga. And they decided to move the manga right by the music, right by the DVDs, and they were having a sale on all of these things. And they expanded their K-pop section, and their manga section has exploded, and it's huge. And they have like a huge light novel section. I have not gotten to light novels, but I'm just like, this is just a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I do not, why would you do this? This is all the things that I like, and I'm gonna like blow so much money, which I did. But I have seen this movie before. I think I watched it in its original Japanese language. I don't remember, but it is Mirai. I don't know if I've done a review of it, but I really, really like this movie. It's very cute. I like a lot of Mamoru Hosoda's movies. They've been really awesome and great from what I've seen so far. I have not seen all of them, but all the ones I've seen have been really good. So, of course, this will be another unwrap review at some point. I haven't done any, like, anime unwrap reviews, so that'll be a different, like, change of pace for the series, right? I'm just gonna keep with the music and the DVDs. So I was planning on pre-ordering this with Eve Pink and get a different version, and I kind of wish that I did that because now Bloodmaster 5 and I have the same version of this album, and most of the time we have two different versions, so I can see what like the other version looks like on the inside, but yeah, we have the same one, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. It's i-dle's first full album, I Never Die. I got the risky version, which is red. There's two other versions out there, and that's what the back looks like. I mean, I do like the red version. This was the only version available at Barnes & Noble. So I was just like, yeah, might as well take it. I did like it. It saves me on shipping. So it just slides out like this. Of course, it throws off the whole vibe of the size and shape of their previous releases, but I mean, their other releases as well are different sizes and shapes. So I'm just going to take this little red tinting off. But we have a hardcover book. So that's what the picture looks like without the red covering. It does have the G on there, but it's kind of hidden. First, we have this folded piece. Looks like it's just the lyrics, not quite a poster, but it's just a fold out of the lyrics and the credits. I have listened to this album. I don't know why I didn't decide to just pre-order it because I have all their other CDs, but I did listen to it beforehand and I did enjoy it. Let's see, we got a lot of stuff going on in this book. Okay, so we have some stickers, and then I have this like thin paper of Minnie, my bias record, with her like information and stuff, so that's very interesting. And there's an envelope in here. Eventually I'll be showing you what the book looks like. I just trying not to have things fall out. Okay, I'm not sure who this is. Maybe it's Uki or Shua. Does not tell me, but I will definitely look it up and put what the name of this lovely lady is, but that's what was in the envelope. And oh, and it has like a lipstick mark on here, and like they signed there, so that was on her page here. There you go. Here is my bias. See on? Not sure if there's any more little hidden things in here, but I do like this like dark, chaotic, rebellious layout in pictures. very cool. I am very much looking forward to seeing them in concert pretty soon. Last but not least is this lovely cardboard of the CDs, and it just says I Never Die, so looking forward to rocking out to this release. Honestly, I'm not the hugest fan of Tomboy. I don't know. The lyrics were kind of cringy from Soyeon, and I think she could have done better lyrically. I like the B-sides a lot more. But, this is quite an interesting transition since they did lose Soojin, or, yeah, they let go of Soojin, so there you go. So I bought one more K-pop CD, because I guess I got almost 2 of everything. I did not get 2 American CDs, although I tried. This was another Elite release I actually thought about getting from Sub K-Shop because they have it 15% off right now, and which is a pretty good deal. But I saw this in person. It's not the version that I wanted, but I'm like, you know what, I'll take it. It's here. It'll save me on shipping. It is Monsta X's Fatal Love. It's the silver version. This is version 4. I'll show what the other versions look like. Once you open it, you have like a little pocket of some stuff here. There's a card. Oh, it's a photo card. This is... Oh, it's IM! Yes! Okay, I was afraid it was Ju Honey. I've been getting a lot of his cards. But on the back, it just says Fatal Love and like some information about that. But yeah. And then the other little piece back here is a sticker sheet. So I'm gonna put that back in here. So here's some pictures, of course. I feel like I'm always hitting like Ju Honey and Show New and stuff, and I feel bad that I mixed them up just a bit. I don't think that's, yeah. Toward the back we have the lyrics. So, and then back pocket we have the CD. So, looking forward to re-listening to Fatal Love. Now on to the books. So I originally was only planning on buying the very much anticipated by myself English version of Alice in Borderland by Haru Aso. I was contemplating pre-ordering the second volume, but I'm just like, look, I need to just stop buying books. I really need to read what I have. I have way too much going on here, so yeah, I need to like get a little bit better about that. If you have not watched my video of anime I want more of, definitely check that out. I did mention Alice in Borderland, and I'm so happy that the Netflix series became so popular that they published it in English, because at the time I saw the OVA, it was only available in Japanese and French. So looking forward to like really reading it and maybe surpassing where the Netflix show stopped at, because I love survival games like so much. The other book that I didn't feel too bad about getting, because I collect all the Junjo Ito books, and now there are 2 or 3 more coming out, which I'm just like, dude, you need to slow down. I still have to read the other Junjo Ito books that I have. I am currently reading one of them that was picked out by my Instagram followers, which is No Longer Human, which is a, what's his name, guys? I'm gonna look. It's right here behind me. It's an adaptation of Osamu Dazai. I think that's how you say his name. One of his novels. I know, I guess, a lot of anime nerds most likely know that name from Bungo String Dogs. I know that name mostly from that, but I have like heard that he is an actual writer and like looked up some stuff. But it's beside the point. I got Deserter. At the time this was the latest release. I was tempted to get, I'm not going to try to say his name, I'll put it like correction on the bottom. I was gonna get this guy's book that I saw there that was a hardcover, because I'm not currently reading, but I did start Drifting Classroom, and they had another book of his that sounded really interesting, but I was just like, let me just take a picture and I'll read it later. I do not need this right now. I cannot start any more new things. Junjo Ito is like the only like exception right now. So yes, this is Deserter. I don't know if I'll be doing a first impression or review or whatever, but I guess I'll read what it's about, because I've been reading about these. An ever-increasing malice, a mind-numbing terror. See the seeds of horror sown in this collection of Junjo Ito's earliest works. A vengeful family hides an army deserter for 8 years after the end of World War II, cocooning him in a false reality where the war never ended. A pair of girls look alike, but they're not twins, and a boy's nightmare threatens to spill out into the real world. This hauntingly strange story collection showcases a dozen of Junjo Ito's earliest works, from when he burst onto the horror scene, sowing fresh seeds of terror. So this is just a collection of short stories by him, which I've enjoyed through Shiver. I have not read Smash quite yet, but I did enjoy Shiver, and I've enjoyed all of the short stories that were included in like the ongoing like series or stories like Uzumaki and Gyo. They do include like short stories for them, and also Frankenstein, they had some short stories as well. The last thing that I contemplated on getting, only because it had like an additional illustration book that's limited edition, that's the only draw that made me pull the trigger, or should I say pull out my card and swipe to buy it, was the 4th volume of Yari-chan Itch Club. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to call it Itch. I have talked about this series also in my anime I want more of. I am not ashamed. Yes, I'm a Fujoshi. Leave me alone. I also think I showed this in a haul video as well, the 1st volume. So there you go. I'm just like, let me just blindly just buy the 4th volume. I don't even have volume 2 or volume 3. I haven't even read the 1st volume. I might hate this series, but who knows? I like the anime, so we'll find out. But yes, it has an illustration book in the back, so there you go. I also decided to order some stuff from Books A Million, because I figured they have a sale. I can fill in the gap of what I did with the last volume that I made. But like Barnes & Noble, sometimes they have a lot of advertisement stuff. They did include this magazine in here, Book Page, Books A Million's magazine. I have not flipped through it, but I probably will whenever I get a chance. So I ordered a few books to qualify for the sale. A couple of those, of course. Like I said, I did not have volume 2 and 3 of Yari-chan, Yaribu, so I got volume 2 and volume 3, so I have 1 through 4, and I have not read any of them. I did let a friend borrow it, the 1st volume, and they said that it was quite bonkers. So I'm not surprised. Like I said, I have seen the anime, and I'm looking forward to getting into this madness. Madness of gayness. Also, yaoi that got recommended to me because of me looking through certain series, and the title intrigued me. Clearly bought this for the plot, I promise you. It's Dick Fight Island. Do not judge me. I'm not going to read the plot. You'll just have to look it up yourself. But the plot also, sounded super interesting. I don't know how many volumes there are, but I know 1 and 2 are out. So I hope I like this, and I really one day do want to talk about my journey of reading BL manga since high school to adulthood. Things have changed. The other thing I got was Prison School Volume 6. Have no shame, not guilty pleasure at all. I really like this series, I really do. I also mentioned this in my series, anime series I would like to see more of, because I have gone beyond what happened in the anime, and I would just like to see how this would have played out animated. I don't know if I read volume 5 yet, but this is volume 6. I do enjoy this character so far. She seems pretty cool. Maybe I'll cosplay her one day, I don't know. I'm feeling quite weird about cosplay lately, but an interesting thing about this volume, they sent me this envelope and said that your book has arrived, and it was supposed to have this book inside of it, but it was an empty envelope. It was completely flat. I don't know if I still have pictures of it, but if I do, I'll put it up. But it was just completely flat. There was nothing in it, no invoice, nothing. And I thought that was extremely strange, so I had to contact their customer support. I even did the chat thingy, and then later the customer support email eventually gave me contact back. I think I also tried to call, but that didn't really work out, and I hate talking on the phone anyway, so this got straightened out, and of course I got the volume that I wanted. And they also sent me some extra reading material, because I totally need that to make up for them not sending my order. So I got Kane's Jawbone, which I think Buenaventura actually bought for her and her daughter to enjoy. So I'm like, well, now I have a copy of this book for free that they gave me as an I'm sorry gift. There's also like a coupon for HelloFresh, coupon code, so I doubt I will use that because I really don't cook. They also sent me the 11th volume of Love at 14 by Fuka Muzatani. I have not read this. I do not have any of the other volumes, but I'm guessing they're like, oh, well, judging by what you like, you probably need the newest volume, so we will give you a new one. Or they are trying to trick me into buying the first 10 volumes and give them more money, so then I can read this 11th volume. So far, from what I've read on the description, the premise does sound interesting. So I'll probably do interlibrary loan service through the library to read the first 10 or so volumes and see if I enjoy it. I mean, if it's worth something for the library to add to its collection, maybe I'll do that and just donate this copy. Funny thing, also later, they sent me a second copy of this, so I ended up giving it to one of my coworkers, because I'm like, I don't need 2 copies of this 11th volume. I don't even have any of the other volumes. But I think that's everything that I got. There was another manga that was with these, the Present School, those last 3 books, that I'm not sure that I got in that same shipment from Books A Million, or it was from a previous book haul that I did. It's Deadman Wonderland Volume 8. I'm not sure if that was part of it or not. I feel like it's not. I don't know. I'm still on the search for Volume 9. I really want to just complete the whole series if possible. But anyway, that is all the stuff that I got from Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. I totally appreciate how much like K-pop and stuff that they have at Barnes & Noble. They're still like expanding and stuff, and I might be getting more stuff from them. I don't know. It's a little bit more pricey than getting it from a specialty store that offers K-pop, like Violet K-pop, E-Pink, SubK Shop, Music Plaza, K-pop USA, etc., all your different K-pop places. But it's very convenient, I guess, if you can't order online or go to these specialty shops. But yeah, that's super nice. They had like a ton of stuff. I almost got Stray Kids' Ordinary there as well, but decided against it because I really wanted the Frankenstein version and to get the exclusive pre-order stuff that E-Pink was giving out. So I'll be showing that later at some point, I guess. So at least I think it was from E-Pink. It could have been from Subk Shop. I don't remember, but I know I got Ordinary from somewhere. But anyway, that is the haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are some things in this stack of stuff that I don't need but make me happy that you have read or listened to or watched, give me your opinion. I love to hear what people have to say about these things, especially books, because I don't get to talk books too much. If you enjoy this video, give it a like. That makes my day. And I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.